Right, number 11. Isablog number 11. I'm going to try and keep it shorter this week, because last week was ridiculous. I went on for 25 minutes. No one wanted to watch that. Jesus. I don't know how it was 25 minutes. I don't even think I covered anything. Probably because I do things like this. Talk bollocks for no reason. Good start. You're getting professionalism into this. So yeah, this week going to be shorter. Not as much to cover this week, I don't think. I don't actually know what I'm going to talk about too much other than this. Whoosh. Travel journal. Not for me, for Isabelle. I will talk a little bit about this in a bit. Not that I know you don't care. You know, no one cares. But I'm here to talk bollocks then. What else was I going to say? Oh, I'll do a Hannah Baby review. Maybe at some point. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to subscribe to YouTube, I'm 4 away from 100. Most of them subscribers have come because of Facebook competitions, in fairness. None of them actually care about the blogs. So, but yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? If they say I got 100 subscribers. Yeah. Fill my ego. It's not going to fill my ego, I don't mind either way. So, you know, whatever. What else are we going to talk about? Yeah, screw it, let's just get straight into this travel journal, is it? So I bought this for Isabelle because I don't really like Materialism as much at the moment. Like, I've still got all the comics and stuff, but I'm selling the majority of them. And like I said originally, if someone said, here's $1,000, you've won, what do you want to buy? I'd probably be a bit like, I don't know. I'd just buy an hotel somewhere and stuff like that. I like experiences now rather than stuff. Because with experiences, you've always got something to look back on, you know what I mean? Like, I spent 250 quid on that Deadpool figure on eBay, and what do I get out of it? It's just the day I look at it every now and then. Art, to a certain point, art is very important to have in the house, but I don't know what he counts as. It's not really art, but it's a cool figure and everything. Whereas the skydive, every now and then I can look up at the sky and go, Jesus, I come through that. And you do have, you know, it's a cool memory to have. So I'd rather now buy experiences than stuff. And it's kind of what I want to teach Isabelle. Which, ironically, I've done it via buying stuff. Because you've obviously had to buy this. So this is materialism. But it's, let me just adjust this camera a bit. It's never quite HD enough for me. I'll pause it a second to it so you're going to watch me adjust the camera. Right, 20 quid says it looks exactly the same, and that was pointless. But yeah, what I hope this promotes with her is to go get out and do stuff. So you can tick things off, you've got a travel checklist, things to do, suggested things to do. So they go like go up the Eiffel Tower, swim with sharks, pick grapes in France, the Rio Carnival, bungee jump, wrestle. Bit of a weird one to do. Punt down a river. Build a raft. Cry. She's done that. I can tick that off, I can tell you that much. Fall in love. Hail a yellow cab. Learn to cheerlead. Surf. A lot of these things is things I want to do. Smell the roses. Never been on my bucket list. Sunbathe by the pool. Done that. Oktoberfest. Disney World. Thanks for putting that in there. Skydive. Yes, go on. Bull run. Nah, I'm alright. Party at Glastonbury. You know, I can go on, obviously. Race pigeons. Race pigeons! What's that doing? Learn jiu-jitsu. I actually want to do that. Check out the view. Honestly, you got to check out... You probably can't read this again, is it? It's got to check out the view. Watch this now. Yeah, there's a list of what's on there, if you really want to press pause and go through it all. My camera does an autofocus, so whenever I do this I have to literally adjust it. These are just suggested things to do. Yeah, they've got suggested places to go. New York City, obviously. Seattle, Istanbul, Hawaii, Marrakesh, Madagascar, Shanghai, Bristol. They put Bristol in here. Bristol, sandwiched between Vatican City and St. Petersburg. Actual places to go, and someone put Bristol in here. So I mean, been to Bristol, man. So you've got two tick, Amsterdam and Blackpool. quality. I could tick more. I've done more than Isabelle. What else you got? Suggested things to see. Is this boring? I don't know. I'm used to talking shit, so... But yeah, basically with this, I want her to go through it and... they've got... I will start filling it out. I can't wait. I'm waiting for free prints to come. But they've got this, like... Again, I have to change the focus. Bang. Almost. There we go. So there's destination, date, the highlights, and then you can bang some pictures in it. Let's get this. You don't want me blurry, do you? Oh, hang on a sec. Most people edit this stuff. Not me. Can't be asked. But yeah, there's like hundreds of pages of this crap, right? And what it's going to promote for is to get out and do stuff. This is an excuse to do stuff. You want to tick the things in the box. You want to say you've been there. You want an excuse to write a page. And yeah. And by doing that, you get out and do stuff. This is just a means to do it. It's not about the book, it's about getting out and doing it. That's why I do the bucket list. I like ticking things off the bucket list, but by doing that, I actually have to go out and do it. It's much better than collecting Disney Blu-rays, which is what I do at the moment. I only need like 13, so I got all the numbered crap. But every time I get one, I'm like, yes, get to add it to my numbers. Put it in, and it's like, oh yeah. It doesn't actually give me anything. Do you know what I mean? Pointless. Materialism is pointless. Right, so that's 6 minutes about me talking about materialism. I'm better off sticking to the blogs, man. I was going to start a podcast. Just because people kind of like to listen to people talk crap. Not so much, they don't like to watch it as much. So you might get this in podcast form at some point. But then I have to go around editing audio and... I ain't going to edit audio. It'll just be this, but as a podcast. Just listen to me talk bollocks for half hour. Oh, I can go on for ages on podcasts as well. Bear in mind, I listen to 3-hour long podcasts a lot. So I'm used to people talking back and forth for ages. Admittedly, I'm on my own, so you haven't exactly got conversation. But, you know. What else was I going to talk about? Let me think. Yeah, weaning. We've been weaning Isabelle now for 2 weeks. Something like that. And now she's starting to have like 3 meals a day. So Rachel gives her breakfast like 8:15, then 12ish, and then it was like 4 or 5 o'clock when we were giving her dinner, but it took that long. And then by the time we got in a bath, she'd be crying in the bath, crying when she'd get out. And normally she loves a bath, but for some reason at the moment she's been a bit iffy with it. She does get in there, and after like a minute she's crying to get out, so we don't know if it's because she's just eaten and gone to the bath, or whether it's too late. Although last night she was in the bath like 4:30. But I think it's just all trial and error. It's like for some reason at the moment when she's weaning now, we give her a spoon with the yogurt on or whatever, take her loving it, then she just screams. We take her off it. I don't know if it's because you're taking the spoon off it, which is part of me that's got, this poxy sunlight again. Oh, let's tilt this. Do you want to face over this way? How's that? That's even worse, see? Oh. Let's look at the bonsai tree then. Everyone wants a bonsai tree. It's a crap bonsai tree. There's the mic. Giving you behind the scenes, yeah? And there's the bonsai tree and the travel guide. Remember that when I was talking about that a couple of minutes ago? But, yeah. So, yeah, it's all trial and error. So I don't know what's going on at the moment with her, why she's screaming. I think, like I said, it's when we take the spoon away. But then I don't want her to learn that if she screams, she can have it back. So I don't know if it's too early to teach her, like, to ignore her when she's screaming, or if it's the old thing, she's a baby, she can be needy, you just got to address the scream straight away. So yeah, I'm a little bit 50-50 on that. Because they say with a dog, if a dog was barking, you wouldn't give him a treat. So if the baby's screaming, you shouldn't carry on feeding her. But then if that's her way of communicating, then you kind of got to go with it. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Weaning's been pretty fun so far. I don't get why people buy the pureed pots and the Ella's Kitchen food, and I don't get how that's a big market. Isabelle's been weaning for 2 weeks and she barely has the pureed stuff. Last night she had spag bol with courgette spaghetti. You know what I mean? She didn't need the pureed stuff that much. So I don't really get how it's that big of a selling thing. I don't know if it's because people wean early. They wean it like 4 months. You kind of need it then because they can't have the solids, like the chewable shit. That sun is ridiculous. Good, gotta be closing the curtains now. Look at it. Oh, blinded. But yeah, like I said, we're just going to keep it going and see what happens. Today was the first time she also had expressed milk from Rachel. Rachel wanted to lie in on a Sunday since I'm off. Fair enough. So I take her downstairs at like 5:45 in the morning and play with her and all that crap, and then I give her some milk. So she's got to get used to the fact that Mammy ain't always going to be there with boobs. She's going to be back in work. And me or some other unfortunate soul is going to have to look after her when she can't have her boobs. And since the girl doesn't have a dummy or bottle or any other sort of comfort thing, it's all about the boob. So we might struggle when that happens. I'd be more worried about Rachel going back for nights. I'd be bricking that. Because Isabelle still doesn't like me too much in the night, to be honest. If Rachel gives it to me, she might scream and cry. And then when Rachel comes back, say, oh yes, my boobs are back. Now I'm happy. Dickhead, baby. And she's got a little bit trigger happy with the scramming as well. As you can see? No, with that sunlight you can't. I got a couple of scram marks on my face now. The arsehole's doing that. But yeah. What else are we on about? It's only 11 minutes. You haven't got to worry yet. It's not going to go on for 25. You can watch all of this one. You haven't got... Well, so far you're 11.5 minutes in. Why am I checking my phone? So, you're committed. You'll watch the rest of this now, won't you? Doubt it. This is for me. So, this is why people edit videos. Do you like the fact I don't edit them? Is this better? Or do you want them edited? Do you want 6-minute little ones that people put out on YouTube? Oh, okay. Leave a comment if you want. I haven't had a single comment on any video yet. I've had a couple of the thumbs up and people share it in views and stuff. No one have commented. Not that I ever comment on YouTube videos, man. Usually comments on YouTube videos are boost, isn't it? Give me a boost if you want. I'm actually used to a boost. Yeah, so if you want to stay up to date with me talking bollocks about weaning and me talking bollocks in general, go to Facebook and Twitter. It's at Isablog UK. Obviously there's links. You can follow them. Go to the blog if you want. There's a competition on at the moment if you want to win the Hannah Baby Carrier. Time sensitive. It ends on Wednesdays. By the time you watch this, you haven't really got long. If you're watching this like a year down the line, then what are you doing? Why would you be watching this a year down the line? It's got no interest to you, have it? Me talking a little bit about materialism and then weaning. And somehow it's gone on for 13 minutes so far. I swear this clock is fast. I listened to this is going off on a tangent. Jonathan Pye, the reporter guy who does the fake reporter guy who goes off on one and talks stuff, covers so much. Does about 3 minutes. This is about 4 of his videos by and I've done bollocks all. But yeah, I'll probably do it. I gotta go finish off the beef that's in the oven. I am a vegetarian, but not a very good one. I've had beef this week, chicken and pork, so wouldn't classify myself as a vegetarian. I do try though. I try and reduce my meat consumption. That's what everyone should really be doing. Yeah, next week or coming up. Oh, I got the mic. I just look stupid, don't I? I feel like a bloody reporter. Self-care week will be coming up, 13th of November. So I'm going to try and do a bunch of posts about that. So get excited. You know, I can already tell. I can feel the enthusiasm through the screen. And like I said, I might do a podcast. Get Rachel on you. She can do a podcast. Rachel's in there currently singing to Isabelle. You might be a year going achoo. No. Obviously not right now. I will bring Rachel on here at some point. Should I go get it? No. It's already long enough. You've had enough. Right, I'll do the usual... Which way do you want me to lean? That way? Point. It's because the camera used to be reversed. I gotta do that. Boosh. It'll be subscribe and watch another video if you want. Whatever. Up to you. See you next week.